And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the Hatching Tide for 2019. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in the Mikoto's Amphitheater in Old Gridania at 1010. So let's talk to Geely Alipo. So the quest is called Extreme Extrapolation. So Geely Alipo is scanning the crowds for an unsuspecting passerby she can cajole into helping the Hatching Tide. And we'll get a Spriggan jacket for this. So come one, come all, Hatching Tide is upon us once more. Oh Mithrie, to see you again is like a dream come true. And speaking of dreams, another strange vision came to me in the night. I dreamt that Rigi the Spriggan was hiding a beautifully gilded Hatching Tide egg. Though what I saw was not unexpected, Rigi was one of our most enthusiastic helpers after all. I am sure that this premonition holds deeper meaning. Yes, as in years past, it is doubtless the key to a successful Hatching Tide. I've already asked Nonota to help Rigi's secret away an egg. Would you care to accompany me as I inquire to the progress they have made? Why not? So yeah, it's the papaya music. Okay, let's talk to Nonota. So, Geely, if you're here to lend a hand, you're too late. Rigi and I have already finished. You're just in time to take part in our egg hunt, though. And you brought Mithrie, perfect. Eggy friend back again, Rigi happy. Let me tell you, it's not as simple as looking for hidden eggs. Rather than scrabbling about on your hands and knees, you have to use your head. First, you'll need one of these. Okay. Ooh, random letters. This is a map, and what are all those letters for? To help uncover the location of the egg, of course. Rigi and I have hidden it somewhere. You'll need to solve our little conundrum to find it. Okay. So, this does indeed bear some resemblance to my dream, but I never expected Nonota to turn a simple egg hunt into such a complex puzzle. While riddles and such are not exactly my forte, if we put our heads together, I'm sure that we can unravel this mystery. Nonota, we accept your challenge. If only I had the foggiest idea what to do with this map. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. 3 Spriggans have been dispatched to various places nearby. Each one will give you a different clue. And finally, I prepared a special egg hunter's costume for you, Geely. You should wear it to help you get to the spirit of the Hatching Tide. Oh my, it does convey a unique sort of zeal of egg hunting, at the very least. Lol. So, how does it look? Simply splendid, Geely. Don't worry, Mithrie, there's one for you too. Cool. So let's wear the Spriggan jacket. Okay, so let's get into the spirit of this. Let's wear it. There we go. Looks nice. So, a shell turd existence. Sorry. I was like choking because of how funny that was. So Nonota is practically champing at the bit to see you dressed in your new Hatching Tide outfit. You should you choose to undertake this quest, know that guidance from the journal, duty list and map will be limited. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your course of action. So, with that Archon egg out there waiting for you, there's no time like the present to break in your new Spriggan jacket. I'm sure you'll agree that the tailoring is egg-exceptional. With your new Spriggan jacket equipped and your mind primed for the trials ahead, speak with Nanota again. If you do not have a Spriggan jacket in your possession, you can purchase one from the Dreamer at Mikoto's amphitheater. He just gave it to us. Magnificent. Let the hunt begin. Friend ready for Eggy? Ready, ready, ready. If you manage to find the gilded tourmaline egg, bring it to me for inspection. I'll know it if you try to fob me off with a fake one. There will be no need for that. We shall find that egg in no time. Don't forget, you'll need to speak with all 3 Spriggans to stand a chance of reaching the prize. Mithrie, I shall leave locating the Spriggans to you. In the meantime, I will attempt to make some sense of this map. Let us meet back here once we have a lead in search for the egg. I'm going to assume that all of this takes place in Gridania, right? I have a map for you too. Without giving too much away, I should point out that this holds the key to the whole mystery. Okay. So, third forever. Second best. Okay. Then the last one is right there next to the Archers Guild. Me first. Okay. Rendezvous with Geely Aleppo. So you found all 3 Spriggans. Jolly good. What did they say? So first, second, third. They must be referring to some kind of order. So, but how is it linked to the writing on the map? Nanota, are there any further clues for us to find? No, that's all you get, I'm afraid. Why the 12? I cannot make head nor tail of this. Oh, Riggy, no. Can Riggy say? Oh, pipe down, would you? Riggy, Geely, once you have the answer, go to where the suspect egg lies and call out Egg Hunt in a nice big voice. Using information gleamed from the 3 Spriggans and the clues on the map to determine the Gilded Torment Egg's whereabouts. With the chat mode and say, enter Egg Hunt while standing in the correct location to discover the item. With it in your possession, speak with Nanota. Should you require further hints, speak with Geely. Okay. Let me see if I can work this out. Oh, I need more clues. I haven't got a clue. So I feel as though we are slowly getting closer to the answer. Yes, I would like us to have thoughts. So while these letters are clearly not Eorzean, they are somewhat similar. It's not too hard to decipher them, but simply reading them from left to right reveals nothing but gibberish. Obviously the positioning is related to the map below is vital in understanding the puzzle. Okay. More hints, please. So the 3 Spriggans must be linked to these letters in some fashion. So, can you remember where you found them? Nope. So I feel as though we're slowly getting closer to the answer. Well, you tell me the answer. So, with these letters are clearly not Eorzean, somewhat similar, it's not too hard to decipher them if you simply reading them left to right reveals nothing but gibberish. Obviously, their positioning in relation to the map below is vital to understanding the puzzle. Right. These Spriggans must be linked to these letters in some fashion. Can you remember where you found them? Yes. Each of the Spriggans mentioned something about first, second, or third, yes? My guess is that it's probably as important, if not more so, than their locations. With that in mind, take another look at the map. Our 3 furries were sent to these positions. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And things seem much clearer now. Initially, I thought the position of the brigands would indicate which letters reveal the answer. Oh, me own. Damn it. Me own. What did I say? Egg hunt. So, well, it seems Nonoto and Riggy have met their match. The egg, is it here, correct? An egg, is it? I must say, it does feel somewhat artificial, but I suppose it's the right shape. In any case, it's now the property of the one who came here and uttered the password. Well, aren't I clever? So, Mother Mion certainly has a point about being strange, and is it my imagination? Did I hear a slight rustling sound from inside? What I'm most interested in, though, is seeing Nanota and Riggy's faces when they realize we have solved the mystery. So, have you got something for me? Yep, here's the egg. So, congratulations to you both for getting this far. You mean to say... Yes, finding the gilded tourmaline egg was only the beginning. From inside it is another map. This time the prize you seek is a gilded topaz egg. Very pretty. Pretty. Oh dear, I thought I had already surpassed the limits of my mental facilities. If these puzzles get any more difficult, I fear my head shall explode. Okay, so there's another one. So the next quest is called Deus Ex Machina. So, Geely is like a coiled snake, ready to pounce on the next hidden egg. Should you choose to undertake this quest, know that the guidance from the... Okay, I read that. So, alright, Nanota, we shall have a look at this map of yours. Oh, come on. I can barely see anything with all these letters in the way. I suppose this must be Olgridania. Is there any chance we could have some more hints this time? Not in your life, Gilly. In fact, you can have extra Spriggans instead. There were 5 in total, each with a different clue. And if you think it will be more or less the same as last time, you better think again. Tricky. Okay, so it's not just a case of line up 5 of them. Our last attempt to decipher their code went rather well, so perhaps we should stick to winning ways. If I look for hidden words on the map, and you seek out those brigands, the eggs will be ours in a jiffy. Jiffy. Here's your map, Mithrie. I wish you luck, but you'll need more than that to claim the prize. Okay, so now we have to find 5 Spriggans in Olgridania. And then we will... Hopefully that'll be the end of it. So, which one? He. Nice to meet you. So I'm assuming that means 1, 2. Nice to meet you. Yep, this is number 3. Yep. So we'll assume that this is 4 and then this is 5. Oh, that's 5. Okay, so that's 5. So this must be number 4. 4. Okay. So we have all 5 Spriggans now. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, we have to rendezvous with her first. You found them already? My word, that was quick. Did they provide any useful clues? So they made a poor attempt at obfuscating numbers this time. It seems that half-baked riddles were no match for your sleuthing skills. Which, speaking of which, it seems that we must face a true test now. Let us piece together those clues and find the egg. You'll be needing the password too. This time it's exceedingly excellent and exquisite eggies. Just kidding, it's egg hunt. Say wordy, get eggy. Use the information gleaned from the 5 Spriggans clues on the map. Egg hunt. It might even be more than one word. Okay. 135. Okay. 135. So Gabianox. I don't know if that is someone. I don't know the NPC names in here. Who's Gabianox? There's someone in Central Shroud by that name. Okay. Someone in Central Shroud is called Gabianox, apparently. I can't remember all the NPC names in the entire game. I've got limits to my 14 knowledge. Oh, look. Gabianox's... There it is. Okay. So say egg hunt. Egg hunt? What do you mean? Ah, I've been waiting so long for you to show up, I'd almost forgotten about the password. So I suppose you'll be wanting that funny looking egg thing that's been rolling about and getting underfoot. Pauline, Old Red, how about instead of standing there with your mouths open like a pair of hungry chicks, you go and check on that sickly beech tree. I'm glad I finally caught up with you, Mithrie. It seems that your hunch was correct. When your little friend in the silly hat and that lively Spriggan came by and asked me to hold on to this egg, I didn't see any reason to refuse. But to be honest, I'll be glad to see the back of this thing, whichever side that is. Well done. Now you finally have your hands on the prize. Friend find prize eggy. Riggy proud. So I must say, you two are jolly clever for thinking up such a wonderful, not to mention difficult game. Riggy love egg hunt. Everyone play together. But egg hunt over now, Riggy said. Oh, you poor thing. You just wanted to be helpful, didn't you? And you have been. There must be some other way to assisting us, but what? Well, if the lad's up to the task, I have a few odd jobs he can do around here. I dare say an enterprising young Spriggan like him knows a few things about rock, soil, and whatnot, and we woodsmen could put to good use. That sounds perfect. He's ever such a hard worker, you know. What do you think of that idea, Riggy? Riggy, help. You'll get a fair day's wage for a fair day's work. The same as the rest of us. Riggy, do best work. I never expected that Riggy would go from hiding eggs to finding employment as a lumberjack's apprentice. While that was certainly not part of my dream, I think we can all agree it has led to a rather satisfying conclusion. So, which reminds me, we should return to the amphitheater and bring an official close to this year's egg hunt. Riggy, come back, Gabby friend. It's Gabinox, Master Gabinox. In fact, that's only once you start working here. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your festival. So, now that we're all back at the center of the Hatching Tide festivities, the time has come to officially present the Gilded Topaz Egg. It is with great pleasure that I award you the rest of your Spriggan costume. You mean to say that there are other garments to match this glorious jacket? I cannot wait to try them on. So, oh Geely, you were born to wear this sumptuous ensemble. Long blue legs, pretty like Spriggan. Blue like not Spriggan. Riggy confused. Oh Riggy, you have a lot to learn about fashion, it seems. On the other hand, you could teach me a thing or two about creating games for Hatching Tide. The same goes for you, Nonota. I'm glad all those evenings spent scratching our heads were not in vain. And best of all, Riggy has found himself a job. Worky work work. Of course, I would never have solved that conundrum all by myself. Thank you ever so much, Mithrie. It looks like I will have to try harder than ever to stand a chance of matching the spectacular efforts of these two geniuses. I hope you'll join us for next year's Hatching Tide. Okay, that's complete. Okay. So, let's take a look at the rest of the outfit, and we'll quickly check if there's any rewards for us to buy. There we go. So that's what Mithrie looks like wearing the full Spriggan outfit. Okay, so let's take a look at the Dreamer. I don't think it would be that, would it? Oh, it is. Okay, so they have an Archon egg pile, eccentric crowned roast, and a chocolate cake. Okay, I'll probably take all of those. These stack to 999. Okay, I'll tell you what, let me quickly go back to my room so we can see what those items look like. I don't know if you guys have seen Mithrie's room before. Her personal inn. Not the inn, sorry, the personal room inside of FC House. I spent a lot of time of it back in the day. I'll just give you another glimpse. If you're ever on Saga Tarnis, you're more than welcome to come visit it. So go to private chambers. So I'm quite proud of this room because everything in this room that can be crafted, I crafted myself, obviously. So this is Mithrie's private chambers. I'm quite proud of this. So let's take a look at the new items we just got. So let's take a look at that. Oh wow, that's a lot of eggs. Okay, we'll put that here. And then this table stuff. Let's put that. Let's just put it there. And then this one. Okay, chocolate cake. Let's just put it on my desk. Ta-da! So I have even more stuff. So this is obviously years and years of collecting, like over the years playing this game. But this is what my personal room looks like. Anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.